everybody, good evening and thank you so much for joining me this evening. It is Wednesday evening, it is 6 p.m. UK time. My name is Heather Thomas, the Songbird Stamper, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Fareham in the United Kingdom. Oh, if I move we get too much light, look. Lighting in the winter is hard. So yeah, I thought I would hop online to bring you some new goodies from the upcoming pre-order's been really early this year. It's the upcoming January to April mini catalogue. January to April mini catalogue 2025. Can you believe it? Hey Lisa, lovely to see you this evening. I'm actually off work this week. I've got my rostered week off, so it was a good week for pre-order. There are quite a few bits missing in the UK. We're gonna get them soon. I think someone said the 25th. Hello, Louisa. Hey, Jill. Nice to see you this evening. Thank you all guys for popping on. But yeah, I expedited my order and it's here really, really quickly. So I ordered Tuesday, very, very early Tuesday morning, so about midnight, and it came flying through the air. If you expedite an order, it comes early, and it flies. So yeah, it's all here, which is amazing, and can get a really good head start on preparing some samples, some ideas, some classes to bring to you, ready for the new year. Ah, Joanna, lovely to see you. I know it was like, I don't want to go too early, but then we ate dinner like 4:30. Russ likes to eat really, really early, and I want to get playing. So I was like, I don't want to do it too late either. So, hello, Karen. Lovely to see you online. Hi, Jill. How are you doing? All right. I'm looking forward to Saturday. I've got my colouring course on Saturday. So it's not too late to book on if anybody is interested in learning a bit more about colouring. But anyway, I'll talk to you a bit about it a bit later on. But yeah, I'll drop a link into the description below. But if you head to my website, hello, Eloise. You can't wait to see what I bought. Did I buy the catalogues, or I bought the catalogues, Paul? I bought the catalogues and then forgot to buy the celebration brochures. So bless, one of my team is putting a little order in, so she said she would grab some for me. I was so proud of myself as well for remembering the catalogues, and then I'd forgotten the celebration brochures. I can't show you the inside. I wish I could, but some really pretty stuff on. This DSP is still to come in, and I'm gutted because I really want that one. But I've got plenty here to show you. So let's get cracking. Apologies for the light. It is pretty pants, but I do struggle in the winter. So the first thing I'm going to show you is some gorgeous DSP. This one's actually celebration DSP, I think. It's difficult to see in the catalogues, but you've got these gorgeous backgrounds, like a watercolour wash background. I must say, I have had a play already. I couldn't wait. So some of this is already used. I love this one. This is gorgeous. The little, I don't know what colours they are. Let me show you. If you didn't know, Stampin' Up colours on the back here. Oh, loads. Azure Afternoon, Blackberry Bliss, Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop. So I think this is Petunia Pop and Blackberry Bliss. Super pretty. Look at that. Lovely, lovely. Beautiful yellow. I'm not actually a yellow person, but the yellow's taken me this year. There's another sweet, which I'm going to talk to you about in a bit as well. And that's got gorgeous yellow paper. This is the Peach Pie. This one I've already used a sheet of. Shall I show you the project? It's actually for... I'm going to do some crafting with some less able people on Saturday. So I'm hoping the project's not too fiddly for them. They're really, really good. It's just sometimes struggle with hands, or I don't know. Everybody's got their own struggles in life. Let's just put it that way. But this cute little drawer box, which I used the paper from here for, which is so pretty. It goes really nicely with Coastal Cabana. I thought we could make these little boxes, and I'll get some chocolates so they can put some chocolates in there as well. And then give that to some people, whoever they want to gift it to, or eat the chocolates themselves and keep it on display. That's obviously the background of that one. Love this one. I actually really like both of those. And I didn't think I liked this paper. Haha, the toadstool bundle. Peach pie. Yes, Eloise, I don't know what I said, but peach pie. And I really like this one as well. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous blue background. But I think this is a winner for me. If you don't like florals, you might not like most of what I've got in my basket. I've got a few non-floral things. You'll have to hold on for those. It's lovely, isn't it, Lisa? And I was sitting there looking at it in the celebration brochure and online going, oh, I don't know if I like that one. But yeah, really, really pretty. I'm pretty sure that's a celebration one. So celebration this year is slightly different. The spending requirements have gone up. So it's £55 to receive some of the items, and then £110 to receive some of the others. So if you spend a certain amount, you get a certain amount free back, basically. You get to choose a free item. But yeah, they've gone up slightly, but then they haven't gone up. A lady said she's been a demo for 26 years and they've never gone up. So I think it's about time, really. I have got the dinosaur set, Joanna, and I'm really looking forward to getting it too. So I did not buy this suite. However, I did buy the paper. Because actually I think the paper is really pretty. And I will be doing a paper share as well. So if anybody's interested, I will be doing, I haven't finalised the details yet because some of the paper is a little bit awkward to split this year. But I will be doing a paper share. So, and there's some new online exclusive papers at the same time. So if anybody is interested, there's 4 people to run. So as soon as I kind of launch it, get your name on the list, and then you'll be part of the show, I'm sure. So gorgeous, gorgeous patterns, such bright colours as well. I thought these would be really fun. And you could just cut out the images from here as well and use them. So I didn't feel like I needed the whole suite. Some people may change my mind. So, yeah, gorgeous colours. I mean, and totally usable for anything that we want, basically. I thought the dinosaurs might look really cute on some of this paper as well. I know obviously not the sea-themed stuff, but on the more brightly coloured backgrounds. I just miss sometimes having really bright DSP in my stash. And I love this one. This would look really cute on a box or something. Starfish. More stripes, and then you could even cut out these ones, depends how fiddly you're feeling. So this is called Friends of the Ocean, and it's super pretty. Yeah, really, really bright, cheerful, happy. This is what I love. I think this is what I love about the mini catalogue. Certainly for demonstrators, we get to get this stuff early. It goes live to customers on the 7th of January. But in the middle of winter, when it's all a bit depressing and boring and dull and grey, and we're kind of, I don't know, been making Christmas for a long time, we get an injection of colour and brightness and happiness. That's what I love. The lobster makes you think of the Friends programme. Why is that? Is there something? We have watched Friends as well. I'm just not very good at that kind of thing. Okay, so what shall I show you next? Let me show you this one, but I'll get the whole suite. I'm missing a few bits. So let me get the stuff I've got. So this is what we're using for Stamp Camp. Brights is your favourite. Yeah, I know it is Eloise, mine as well. Brights and Subtles, actually. Yeah, I could think Brights was the first, apart from Old Olive and Pumpkin Pie, which is really random, but they worked for what the project I needed for. Those were the first 2 colours I ever bought with Stampin' Up. Other than that, it was the Brights for me. Yep. I do like a bright. So let me show you the paper and then we'll do the stamp set and the dies. But this is what we're using for Stamp Camp in February. So loads of time, but the sweet, oh, look at that, gorgeous, gorgeous. Talk of Old Olive. So pretty. This one's kind of got a blue background. Love this. Oh, I love that as well. That real textured. That's going to go beautifully with some of the with that one as well. Look, it's probably my favourite. I might have to get all my designs done early so that I can snag, because we have to agree between us who's going to use which paper for Stamp Camp, so that you've always got enough of each of the paper to make 13 projects, and then you get 13 bonus projects. This is gorgeous as well, this one. And then a little gingham on the back. It's lovely, isn't it, Joanna? So you get 26 projects all in all with Stamp Camp. And all you've got to do is buy the suite. You don't have to buy the Stamp Camp. Honestly, it's crazy value. This is cute. I like that. Yeah, it's very yellow, bright, happy, sunshiny. This one's really pretty. I can see these being fussy cut as well. And then that one on the back of that one. So that's the paper. And then with it would come, you have to use your imagination. Really, really thin yellow, bright yellow ribbon, which is going to be amazing for tying bows and things. And comes with it as well some vellum. So I think it's 6 sheets of vellum. Again, blues, yellows, think kind of florals, but that's in transit still, as in not to me, but to the warehouse. And then it's this stamp set here, which looks a bit funky, doesn't it? It just looks a bit wrong. But if you look at the samples in the catalogue, if you are a demonstrator, then it is on page 34 of the catalogue. And you can see some samples made with the stamps and the dies. And they just overlay and look really, really pretty. So you do it in 2 different colours. I might show you, actually. Shall I show you? We've got time. I literally have nothing else to do tonight, apart from play. So this is the stamp set. It is images at 90%. And can you see there? Look, it says 2-step. So you get 2-step stamp set, which basically means you need to stamp twice in order to get the image that you're looking for. So if I show you this one, and this one. Now you've got a decision, or I've got a decision. You don't have to decide which colours to go for. So let's try. Let's try Daffodil Delight and Lemon Lolly. So this can work with 1 ink pad. You're saying yes. That was a good decision then. So it can work with 1 ink pad. And I might just show you that, kind of overlaying it on the other. The other alternative is you can stamp off, but I'm gonna give it a go with 2 ink pads. So a slightly lighter yellow is Lemon Lolly, and a dark yellow is Daffodil Delight. So you've got 2 stamps here. Let me show you one here. You've got two images here. This one is going to be your lighter one, and this one is going to be your darker one. So the lighter one is always going to be the one that's got more. The next question is which do you stamp first? So some people struggle with lining these 2-step ones up, and it's just trial and error. So whenever I get a new stamp set, I just have to play. So that is the Daffodil Delight. Look, it looks really weird at the moment, doesn't it? And this is the Lemon Lolly. So that was like that, and that was like that. So I think it's going to be like this over the top. Yeah. And you just have to line it up, and you'll normally find something. So for me, it's this one here. I don't know if you can see that, actually. The light's really not great. This one here, which you've got for 1, 2, 3, 4 petals, matches this one here that's got 1, 2, 3, 4 petals. So that's what I'm going to use to line up. And then I'm going to look down this left-hand side, because you want ideally points that are opposite each other. And I'm going to look for this petal here and this petal here, which is going to link into this one and this one. So that's the kind of thing you're looking for when you're trying to line up your stamps. And then you kind of try and get your head right over it. So that's a bit blotchy because I stood for ages talking to you and the ink basically just beaded. So let me try that again. Now we know what we're doing. We're going to go 1. Sometimes your stamps might need priming as well, which basically just means that a little film of something can be left on, but that's much better there, look. And that's how you've lined them up. If you think you've not got a clean stamp, look at your image here. It's designed like that. It's got these little white bits in it. That basically means that the artist has designed it so that it's got those gaps in it. This one, not good. That's blotchy. That's because the ink beaded on the front on the stamp set while I waited for it so long. But here, it was a clean transfer. Now, the only other thing we've got is we've got these leaves. I don't know if I'm brave enough on camera to try and do this, but we've got these leaves and this branch, which should go through the middle. So let's give it a go. I'm feeling brave. I know I'm amongst friends, but you just have to, whenever you get a new stamp set, I think people think that some people just automatically know how to line them up, but I think certainly I don't. I just have to play. I've obviously got kind of little tricks like I just shown you. So with a stamp like this, where it's a branch, don't kind of take it and put it on the block, because you can easily bend the photopolymer stamp. So grab it. It's lovely, isn't it? grab that and then put it down on the desk and let it find its own natural shape, and then pick it up. And then you can stamp into your ink. And we're looking to see if we can figure out how to bypass all of these. Oh, I really don't know. So I would hope that they've lined it up on the cover correctly, which means that is actually up that way. Can you see what I'm doing? So that one is down here, which means that if I put this here somewhere, yes, there we go. Again, how well this is going to work, I don't know. Ah, there we go. I'm pleased with that. And it comes through. So you've got a gap here for this petal. You've got this one and this one coming off. Then you've got a big gap for that petal. Ta-da! But it can be a bit hard to see. So that's why videos like this are really good. So you know where, when you want to have a go at this one, you know where that video is. And that's my big top tip as well, is line them up, which I obviously didn't do. Line them up according to the stamp case, because they should be lined up. That does help. Obviously, it doesn't actually help when they haven't put them on the backing the right way. Let's see if we can get these leaves done, shall we? So that's going to go there. So what are we thinking? Oh God, this could be anywhere. I don't think that fits there. I've got lots of leaves. I might have to give up. Might have to give up on that one. That's hard. Oh, hang on, is it there? I think it might be there. Look, let me have a go. See what we think. And if it's there, if that looks good, I'll show you. I'll tell you how to find that again. So I'm going to go with Old Olive. Yeah. Okay. So you're looking for this big leaf here, and that is going to come out of the side of your middle flower. That's going to come out the side of your middle, this big middle flower. And then these two little ones, they're just, and this one up the top, they're just lining up on that branch. How cute is that? I really like that. So this is a good one. This is a good two-step stamp, I think. And then you've got this one. This one's going to be a bit easier. I always like to start with the hard thing, because it makes the easier thing feel easier. You've got this lovely little stamp here as well. So let me show you how you could probably do this. I don't know if it would work as well, actually. I was going to show you how to do it in one colour, but I actually don't think it would be anywhere near as effective. Looking at that effect lemon lolly here. It's really lovely, isn't it, Lisa? Really, really lovely. Yeah, we picked a good one here for Stamp Camp, I think. I think this kind of thing can be a little bit overwhelming, but hopefully with some good, clear video instructions, everyone's going to have a lot of fun with this one. So here I've gone for light first, and then I'm trying with the dark on top, but I don't know if that's going to be, to be honest, with a flower like this, you actually don't need to worry too much about lining that up, honestly. You just need to kind of go for it. But again, if you want to, revert to the image on the front of the stamp case, line it up. You can see that big leaf there coming out the left, and I can see that one there coming out the left. So you can just kind of line it up like that. Cute. But yeah, I don't worry too much with these ones. If they're off a little bit, it really doesn't matter. This one, I think it matters a bit more. But yeah, love that. And then you've got these gorgeous words as well, which I love, really find useful. Normal kind of, so lots of love. You can cut that up and have happy birthday, all the best. You don't need to use them with that big wishing. But then you've also got the big wishing as well. And that, I'm getting in a bit of a mess. We're only on stamp and die bundle number 1, and I've already got stamps everywhere. So let me put those up there on the windowsill. So this comes with a set of dies as well, which I haven't opened yet. I have, but I haven't had a proper look at yet. Oh, bless you, Janice. Thank you so much. Hello from England to Canada. I love the internet. Look at those dies. So you have got a really, really good set. So you've got this lovely wishing. So this open one is going to cut out. I love the font on this as well. This open one is going to cut out those words. So if you stamped it, you can cut them out. Or you can go 2-layer. Now this is really, really thin, so you might find adhesive sheets handy with this one. But I always forget to use the adhesive sheets and just go with it normally. You've got the fine tip glue. I'm not too bad with Tombow glue, to be honest. I know some people struggle with it, but this is my problem with dies. Honestly, straight away, as soon as they come out the pack, I can't get them back in. There we go. Lovely long label die. I said when we saw these in my upline did an online catalogue launch, and I was like, oh, I love a branch. Everyone's laughing, but I do. I really like a branch. Trace around them. I know I should, Paul. I honestly have not got the patience. I want in. As soon as they arrive, I want in. I want to play. But yeah, you've got a nice long branch, so you could do some gorgeous flowers, and then you've got this die here as well, which I think is really cute because this one cuts around these. So you can cut out all of those flowers and then do one of two things. Well, you can do lots of things with them, but you can cut them out and then you can add them to this branch here. How cute would that be? Or you could cut them out and then like do another set and then cut them out and then stick them on top of these with some dimension. Like really raise the petals up, because they would be amazing with that. Really raise those petals up and stick them up with some dimension, and that would look gorgeous. I know, I used to put them on magnetic sheets, Paul, but yeah, no, I haven't got the patience, sadly. So those are that set of dies, and then you've got these ones on this page. So honestly, keeps on giving. Got some beautiful leaves here. I love this, that you've got the die, like the double leaves. So this one's going to add some, you could cut that out slightly darker and add it onto there. It's like an overlay. So it's like 2-step stamping and 2-step dies as well. And the same for this one. So this is your background, and then you've got this one that goes over the top, and then this is your other flower, and this one goes over the top as well. And then this is going to cut some texture into your cardstock. So yeah. I really, really love that one, as did everybody else. I think 9, 10 out of 13 of us voted for this one in the stamp camp. So if you fancy coming and joining us, all you've got to do is not order this one yourself and then come and order it through me, or you can always swap out product. But the only other thing that comes with that I haven't got or told you to imagine is these gorgeous, Eloise, you're going to love these gorgeous blue trinkets. These, I mean, they're tiny. They are tiny. But how adorable are these? Look at them. Look at them. They are gorgeous. So pretty. And because they're so small, I think they actually, like, they won't look out of place. Sometimes we've had trinkets that are really big, but these are just so sweet. Look at that against the paper. Oh, you can't see. You can't see it. How cute. Yeah, love. So that is called, I don't know what it's called. The stamp set is called Delightful Wishes, and the suite is called Floral Delight. Floral Delight Suite. Super excited to get playing with that one. Especially now I've figured out how to line those off. I'm actually really proud of myself for doing that online. So yeah, have some fun with this one for sure. Oh, hey, Anne-Marie. They're gorgeous, aren't they? 1:25 p.m. Came in from putting the holiday lights out to catch it awesome live. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Having a postal strike, so you haven't got the cat in hand. Love seeing the catalogues. We haven't had the catalogues either yet, Janice. They're a bit delayed, I think. But honestly, you'll love it. I think that's all I can say. You're going to love it. So I've got some more. These are a celebration. You know I love a purple. I love a purple gem. So there's some sequins there. And then these are gorgeous. I think these go with the Friends of the Ocean, but I think they're just going to get so well used. So have you put your holiday lights on now, or are they just up? You're preparing. And then you've got these ones as well. These are like the antique pearls. They're really pretty. You've got 1, 2, 3 sizes of those as well. I wish we had outside lights. I would love to have some outside lights. Okay, so the next thing I've got is this. I bought quite a lot. I'm not going to lie. I'd been really organised and written a list. And then I forgot it was pre-order. And we were going to bed. And I had my phone underneath. So Russ and I have separate beds. I'm a really, really wriggly sleeper. So I was underneath the duvet in my bed, ordering like a little kid, ordering online when I shouldn't really have been. But it was, yeah, so I don't know what I got. It was kind of very nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so this, you can tell I've used this, is a 3-part set. So you get the stamp set, you get the masks, stencils, and you get these dies. I can't wait to use these dies. I love this. It's a really good shape. It's a really good size. And I can see some techniques being done with it. Make your own stencil, blend, splatter, add some stenciling. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to using this one. Some little kind of leaf dies. Love the flowers. Should we run those through? You know I like a flower. Let me get some card. Yeah. Lovely, Joanna, this one. Really, really good. I'll show you something else I've done with it as well. So I wanted to test how this one and these stencils work together. So I had a bit of a play. And then I did some colouring because I couldn't help myself. Not with this set. I linked 2 sets together. So I love that you can just cut all 4 out in one go. That all the dies are joined as well. So you haven't even got to faff putting 4 dies on the paper. Just when you can't, just when you think you can't see one more floral set. Honestly, I love a flower, and my upline as well. Emma, we both love a flower. Janice, lights up after Remembrance Day and not on as soon as possible. Live in the country, so really fun seeing them. Oh yeah, I love a light, an outside light. So I will hope my neighbours get theirs up soon. We don't do them. I need to encourage Russ. Cut it from window sheet and then it's exactly, Joanna. Yeah, exactly. Cut it from window sheet and then it's a reusable stencil. So acetate, if anybody's not sure. The other thing you can cut them from is, if you haven't got any, you know, these like this, you could cut it from this and then you could use that if you don't have any acetate. Acetate would be better. It's a little bit stronger, but if you haven't got any, look at those flowers. Aren't they cute as? I think they look really, really pretty. I don't know how they'll... Oh, yeah, they bend quite nicely, actually. And then a nice gem in the centre. I think one of these gems... Where have I put them? I think one of those brightly coloured gems in the centre of that flower. That would go gorgeously. Ah, neighbours can never have too many flowers. 100%. 100% right. Definitely, Joanna. Okay, so then what I was going to show you was how the masks go with the stencil, with this die. So the white bit, can you see? The white bit is the die. Yeah, the bottom sheet would be better, Paul. Exactly, it's thicker. So the white sheet is the die on the top. I've made a bit of a boo-boo here. I cut it too small. And then underneath is stencil. And I was going to try, I did 2, but it didn't come out very well. So I stenciled this one, and then you stencil this one. Underneath it might help. Can you see they just overlap slightly? So you get a bit of a 3D texture. Can you see that? This one is even like more, so they all kind of link together. So you could get a real 3D texture, but you'd have to go pale to begin with and then kind of work up to dark on the smaller one. So this one you would do light. Then this one you would put over and do darker, and this one you would put over and do darker, and then you'd end up with a kind of stacked effect. Is that making sense, or shall I show you? I go show you. Okay, so we need a blending brush. I'm going to have to go pink, aren't I? Because I'm not cleaning these masks. So let's go Melon Mambo. So which one are we doing first? This one's going to go light. So let's grab a piece of card. So you're going to put this on. And you're going to grab your, I think this has probably got enough on it already. And we're just going to go nice and light over the top of here. This was the problem earlier. I went too dark with the lighter one and then I couldn't really see the difference. So nice and light. Okay, and then you grab your next one, which is your next smallest one. So start with the open one and then put this over the top. Now it would have been better if you can put a mask this side. Sometimes you don't actually need to. I think with this one you might need to. So there's a little notch at the top left hand side. Can you see here? So just grab a pencil and put a mark there. And then you know when you put this one over the top that it's going to line up over the top of that one. Then go darker with this one. This is what I always do wrong when I stencil. I don't open my ink pad. I open the ink pad before I line the stencil up. So I'm just going to line that back up again. Again, you don't want to go too dark with this one because you've got another layer to do on top. But you want to add enough ink. Now you can tape these down. If you struggle with your fingers, you might be better off taping this down. So I've got it slightly off, but you get the gist. But taping this down would definitely be the way to go. This one's actually a bit easier because you can see the white lines through the mask. And then we can go full on dark here because we've not got anything more to do. And this hopefully will let you see what on earth I'm talking about. There we go. So it's a bit, but don't judge, no judging. I've messed the middle one up. But if I hadn't messed the middle one up, can you see you get that stacked effect? It will look really pretty. I promise you it will look really pretty if you do it properly. And then what I did was just die cut this piece, overlaid it over the top, and then cut that. It's very 3D, Joanna, but yeah, it looks like one of those weird mess your eyes up optical illusions. I think that needs some work, let's be honest. So that's that one. And then you've got the other two as well to kind of add texture. And then what I did was just took this die, cut it out, laid it over, and then trimmed the white around the die. And then put that one. And then that's going to make me a little background. I think it would have been nice if I'd gone a bit darker with this one. You possibly could, but I don't trust myself to line it up. See, it goes that way. Do you see what I mean? The trellis die, this trellis die does not go over it flat like that. So if you want to try this, it goes over it like this. So I think you might actually get two out of a sheet. I don't think this is the right pink, to be completely honest. I think I'm just going to mess that up. So we're not going to do that. So that's that one. And then you get these little two textures as well. So they need a bit of a clean now. Put that ink away. So that is called the Linked Together. And then that's the die set You've got the mask, and then you've got this gorgeous stamp set as well. Wishing you just a note, a happy day, lifetime of love, so happy for you, enjoy. So lots of sentiments. But obviously if you don't want the sentiments, you can just get the die and the mask bundle. Don't forget. You don't have to get, like, you don't ever have to get all the parts. I sometimes don't buy the dies. If I don't think they're going to bring much to my party, I won't actually get them. And then I regret getting them because I see people do some lovely things with them. If I can fussy cut most of what's in the die set, I normally will not get the dies. But I've lost the case, so we'll sort that out in a minute. I'm going to have a lot of tidying up to do. The next one I'm going to bring in is Memorable Blooms. Love this. So you see me using the die cut of that master trellis with the Grove. Yes. Yeah, the Grove die, your favourite. Linked together for the win and for you. Oh, bless you, Janice. It's good to set that one. Now I brought in this one and I was halfway through making something like this. And I'll show you the dies for this as well because it's got something really pretty in it. And I love the sentiments in these. Thank you so much, or thanks so much. You mean the world to me. You are awesome. Love and thanks. You've been on my mind. I appreciate your thoughtfulness. Red rubber, good size set. These are at 90%. So some gorgeous colouring with this one. The lighting, so sorry. The lighting in here is awful. I just need to get, like, if I keep my body in the way. Now, this kind of thing I wouldn't normally buy, but they're quite intricate. And actually that's going to make life a lot easier cutting them out. But it was these. This one, I'm thinking I'm going to cut in white, and then that's going to go behind my flower here, and then a sentiment over the top. And then that just as simple and a panel in a card. So we might make that if we get time at the end. And then you've got these dies. This is a great shape. So this has got stitching on the inside. Yeah, they would go lovely with the retired framed floret, not flamed fret. And it's got this kind of stitching on the outside as well. So if you were to die cut this out of cardstock, you could have the actual die cut piece itself. Let me show you. So I'm going to cut this roughly in a square. Pretend that you've actually measured and cut your panel nicely. So pretend you've cut this as an actual square of cardstock. I'm hoping this is going to go through the mini still. I love our mini machine, the die cut machine, because it's got such a wide platform, but I am not sure about this one. Some of the other ones that I've used in the past have got such a narrow platform. Oh, this is just... No, it's not. Well, it's not going to go. It would go if I cut it just two, but I want to show you what happens. Oh, it might actually. I just don't think it's going to cut the outside. So let me get the big machine. This one does not come out much. You always get the dies. Sometimes you only get the die. That's interesting, Paul. Isn't it? Isn't it interesting how we're all kind of different? How boring would the world be if we were all the same? So we've got our plates, normal die set up. Put your die on, line it up centrally to your square panel that's not quite square. Mine's also dirty, but yours won't be. I'm just looking at how many products are still on my floor. Loads. So this one gets cut out. Love that. Absolutely love that. Yeah. Really nice. It feels like a long time since we've had a good old shaped die like this. And then that's what you get for the outside. Can you see? So it has die cut, little pinprick holes in a little pattern all the way around. So then you could use that and you could put a frame round, not that, a frame of card like that. And then that can be your panel and it's decorative. And then you've got this die. I'm not very good at these, I must say.